Yes, it shows as streaming. Yep, we're all good. So, all right, let's kick this in gear. Welcome, everyone. We are back, and it's a beautiful Monday. All kinds of wonderful, interesting things happening. Hopefully, you guys had a great weekend, by the way. Y'all rested up. You ready? You ready for this?
All set.
I was hoping.
The cartoon there was that claymation cartoon as kids, and it was about and spaceships in outer space, and their line was "All systems are go."
Yeah.
There we go.
It was on Sunday mornings.
You know, I don't know if you guys noticed this. I know we're going to get into the charts, and I know Mike, you said was it 5 for 6 today so far?
6. 6 for 7.
6 for 7. I'm 2 for 2 right now.
It's been that kind of morning.
Yeah.
We just came off the trading session with Donnie, and it was a very profitable morning for a lot of people.
I'll tell you what, I was trying to get into that. I couldn't get into my GNT. I was trying to get into that. I started coming down like, all right, I'm just logging in, and usually it's fairly quick logging in. I could not get in, and so I got into a trade afterwards on gold. I didn't get that one. I was bummed about that one. That was a nice one.
I got 49 on that.
That was a nice trade.
Because I jumped in slightly late on that too, but I took a look at it and was like, yeah, this is going. So I just jumped in, and then it just took off.
Yeah.
Did Donnie hit 100? Is that what he hit?
Couple. I think he hit. Yeah, he had a good morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
As I said, I'm up 251 for the day, so I'm good with that so far. I'm actually right after this. I'm probably done for the day. I'd like to get that over 3 for the day, and then we can call it a day.
There you go.
You see, you just said you were done, and then you said, "Well, I want to get." We know you're not.
Well, I know. I want to watch. I want to see what we're doing here. What's live. And then if I see something here, like I'm in the middle of a Euro USD trade right now, just watching what it does off. There's only one thing I'm looking for resistance to see, is it going to get through it? And it's looking to see, is it going to go through to 66 on the 1 hour? And if it does, I'm exactly where I want to be. If it doesn't, then I'm going to probably get out with like a 10-cent win.
Did you take that sell?
I took the sell. Because on the 4 hour, I took the bounce off the 20.
Got it.
I took the ride. I took the ride up to the 20, and I got out, and then I took the sell, the bounce off the 20. And there's no resistance heading down except for on the 1 hour, you have the 66 where it just bounced off it. So I'm just looking to see how it plays the 66.
All right. Well, we're going to jump to that. I just have to point something out that I caught, and it just didn't click before. And this is not earth-shattering stuff, but I thought it was important. So during the call, they talked about, there's an announcement. President Trump is speaking, right? And that's what is listed here on Forex Factory. So you don't see, he speaks a lot, but you don't see him on here, right? So when I open this up, because you figure, well, there's no news, nothing, that's not till 11:30. Why would we open this? I opened it up, and I was just reading, and it says, U.S. president, gives the time frame, doesn't matter. He speaks frequently on a broad range of subjects. Only speeches that might have direct market impact are listed on the calendar. So something that he's projected to say could have market impact. And so that struck me. It's like, okay, great. So if it's on here, it's not just that he's speaking, could be anything, but it's probably having to do with oil or something that we're doing. And if you look at oil, oil was dropping. I want to go to
94.
Let's see. Let me stop sharing that and share to this. Yeah, it's 94. So it picked up a little bit, but I was looking at oil and saying, okay, well, obviously it's well below the 200 now. We get the 66. And
that's the 20. Is it way up above?
Hold on here.
It's got to be above. There it is.
Nope. There's the 20.
All right, but look at that. The 10 and the 20 just shot through the 200.
Yeah. So in E3 terms, what does that mean?
We have a cross. If the 66 shoots through the 200 too, we have a definite very powerful downtrend.
And what are we looking at with your? Let's go to your chart if you don't mind on gold with those. I'm sorry, on oil, because let's take a look at your predictive analysis piece.
Yep. And this is not fully marked up yet because I am not trading this right now. I'm just watching it. But so it's saying the 66. Well, those two have already hasn't it already happened? What chart? What time frame are you on?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on the 15.
Okay.
Let's go back to, let's say the 4 hours, because usually we use them.
Right here, the 66, right around 4:45 today.
4:45. Okay.
So let's say, like, I would say I'd be looking between 4 and 5, based on what I've seen.
Okay.
It's usually pretty close, unless there's fundamentals that just cause it to drop.
Yep.
Then possibly a little bit earlier, but.
Well, my guess is we should be watching oil and listening to the news at that point. That's 11:30, because we may want to take gold either up or down. I'm sorry, not gold, oil. I have good gold on the brain. I don't know what it is.
That's because it was active this morning in a positive way.
That's what most of the call was today. Yeah, it was on oil. I mean, on gold. There you go. See, now I'm flipping them again. So,
but if I look at this, let's see, that's not. So we have a small little zone right here. That's a supply zone that's been flipped. This is on the 15 minute. This is a demand zone now. It was a supply zone, but it's a supply zone. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you know what it is? I thought the same thing, and I'm looking at the yellow line going across from the 200, just because the dots look similar.
Yeah,
market shows it did the same thing to me. I'm like, yeah, no, that's a demand zone. Oh no, wait,
no, gotcha. All right, so we're good there, and I have another one that's good for that. So.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens there. I wouldn't touch it right now unless it's going to do something really short term. Understanding that call is at 11:30 or that broadcast.
I'm in a gold sell right now on the 30. Oh, Einstein called it.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm taking that down to I was taking it down here, but I think I'm going to take it lower. I think I'm going to take it to here. To 5,008. Let me just update that really quick. I had 5,009. I'm just going to lower it. 5,008.4. We'll do slightly above. And take my stop loss into stop profit.
And that's on the 15 you got.
That's on the 30.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the 15 though.
Yeah, I know. So I didn't mean to do that. If I go to the 30, the 10's right here at 5,009. That's why I had it there. But I'm going to drop it a little bit lower to what we saw on the 15 to the 5,008 because they're both converging.
Mm-hmm.
And then see what happens right there. And even if I have to get out manually, I will. But on this, like what I do is I will literally fire it up and have my finger on the close button, the mouse at the ready, just to get out if it turns. But I've got a lot better at being patient. There are numbers where I'll get out. Like this morning, I wanted to get over $700 in the account. So I'm like, if I just ride this out just a little bit longer, we'll be there shortly. I'm like, or you're happy with anything $50 plus.
Yeah.
So it started to turn around. I'm like, 51, I'm good. I'm out.
Boom.
And then, so I mean, in the past, I would have rode that down and sometimes would have turned into a loss. And then I would have been frustrated because I was up $80 and now I.
Oh,
so
I can't, yeah. I've done it so many times.
Yeah. And that's part of our learning process, though, is just understanding what we're comfortable with. And I mean, taking a moderate win compared to a big loss.
Exactly. It's just in plan. So where did you get in on this one? Like I'm not on this trade right now.
So I got in at 50.22. So I got in this. Einstein called it like right here, and that actually just
You're
crossed.
$8 on
I'm up 56 on this trade right now.
yeah, $8 in the price of gold is what I was talking about.
Yep.
Yep.
All
So
right, it's
nice.
right at the 10 right now.
There's a buy on UJ just called.
Oh, it's bouncing through the 10. Let me go to the 30 really quick.
Yeah.
It's bouncing through the 10. Yeah, I like that. I like where I changed it to that right here.
Yeah.
Let's see. But now I bet you, is it going to bounce off the 20 or the 66?
I don't know.
There's the 20.
I'm watching Jerome there too.
Yep. All right, we're good. I'm happy with that trade. I'm out. I just got another 70.50.
Nice. Well done, my friend. Well done.
All right. So the only trade I'm in now is Euro USD. And I'm up 30 cents because this account I was starting from like $20 and I'm up to like 28.40 right now.
Nice. Hey, it's moving in the right direction. That's what you want.
Yeah, it's just trying to get the moderate wins, and I don't care if they're 0.01s. Let me get it up to 50, then I'll do 0.2, and get it up to 100, then I'll do like 0.3, 0.4.
Yeah.
But that takes forever. God, that's so slow.
Yeah. So I'm on the 15 in gold as well with you right now. I'm just watching that. So the question is it going to bounce or is it going to go through or hit that? I don't think it's really going to go through, but I'm looking at the RSI. Even the RSI on the 3 is heading down. It's like 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock.
It's also hitting, as you said, it's right at the 50, and we have 2 confirmations here that it should be turning around.
On the 15, right.
Yep. If you go to the 30, we have 1 confirmation. Oh, you have the 10 and then the 20.
Yeah.
And you have the 50 and you have Jerome.
Mm-hmm.
So you have almost 4 confirmations on a bounce on the 1 hour. We have the 20 and a demand zone and a supply zone back wall. It's pushing through that though.
Yeah.
This line is held pretty.
Euro USD sell.
Euro USD sell.
Yeah. So the 1 looks like it's turning around on the RSI. But the 3, 5.
Which sell? What was it on 15? Yeah.
That I jumped out of that. I'm staying in gold right now.
I got it. I just looked at it really quick. It's on the 15.
And where's my goes? That's what I want. This is the second time this happened today. So my GNT, so I'm in there, and it took a it was not refreshed.
Okay.
Like in other words, it
Right.
watching.
All right. I don't love that trade. I got out. I took the Euro USD, but I got sell and I just got out. I just took a 10-cent profit and just got out. I don't want to waste my time on a trade that small right now.
Yeah. I'm in gold right now in profit, but this is a short term. This is just a.
Do you take the bounce off the 15? I mean, on the 15 of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I will take the scalp, make a few.
Go up to the 10.
I'd like to go up to the 10. The 10 would make me happy on that right now.
Oh, what do we got here? So That's facing down. That's going down. That's down. That's flattening out. That's a one says a buy. So that's good for you.
Yeah.
50.11. No, yeah, 50.11 for their TP2. 50.11 is $2 up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all over the place, but I'm in profit. I'm not. I'm in profit. I'm not.
Yeah.
That's those short term because it moves so fast.
Yep.
Let's see.
Two of a little bit. What are we on? That's a 15-minute. I'm not marking that up. Going to the 1 hour per minute.
Come on, let's go in the other direction. What are we looking at for those? That's decent.
This is your cult leader. Oh man, is he going to be mad his wife wasn't nominated?
Let's see. Did I miss that?
Did you miss which one?
The 4 hour gold buy.
Oh,
How did I miss that?
I don't know.
I would have taken that in a heartbeat. Wow, I don't know how I missed that one, but I did.
Oh, I'm seeing my. I got my. It's so funny because I got my trading view over yours right now. Like
Yeah.
the screen. I definitely need to put in a couple more monitors here. I'll just make it easier.
Yeah, no, on my 4 hour, I just was saying, I just noticed this right now, and I'm like, how did I miss that?
Yeah.
What is that? I'm getting rid of that. I have no idea what that's from. That's a supply zone. Anything else above that I should be paying attention to? Yeah, that's another supply zone. Donnie talked about this one today. How was I in the 4 hour? Donnie mentioned the 4 hour, and I still didn't jump in on that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm frustrated. I'm clearly frustrated with myself here. Not sure how this one happened. I'm typically not that bad. Like I don't know.
Well, when he talked about it,
I know.
I actually popped in my mind. Wonder if Mike's in on that.
I don't know how I'm not. I really don't. I somehow just didn't see it. Oh, you know why? I know what happened. I had alerts come in this morning, and I had 10 alerts.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I looked up and saw gold 30, gold 30, gold 30, and cleared them.
Ah.
And didn't look to. Some of them were older. And so right here, I had a trend line. This is actually, this is kind of interesting. I'm actually going to show you this really quick.
Yeah.
We talked about this trend line before on the 4 hour for Euro USD, right?
Yeah.
It held for a week.
Wow.
So it was that 4 hour play was, as Donnie would say, was butt up for a week. Okay.
Yep.
It didn't break until this morning which is when I had a trend line alert at 6:13 a.m. It broke. It finally crossed.
Wow.
And then it went up. But that line was holding solid. So the only thing I was going to do is, because that's the first time that trend line's been broke, I'm going to now turn that into a support line
Mm-hmm.
and see how it plays it and go from there.
All right.
Because I like the 4 hour Euro USD because it's a bigger win. It's actually still not quite worth my while, but it's good for me to learn. So when I start doing bigger money on it,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? That's where I should start doing 200 to 1 on that I'd be making so much more money. I'd be making 4x what I'm currently making.
201 on the Euro USD.
Yeah, I should actually just got to start trading Euro USD on a different account. I think I'm just going to move the money out of that. No, I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to move it over to my son's account
Mm-hmm.
and just let him ride it out and do his stuff with there and Omni. And the money I have in that account, and I'm just going to throw more money into a GNT account that has 200 to 1.
Okay.
And trade my Euro USD there where I actually care. It's like right now it's just my competitive spirit.
Yep.
Yay! I won 6 out of 7. Great. I just won like $1.40 out of that. It doesn't do crap for me.
No, that doesn't make a big difference.
No. I mean, yes, I'm learning, and it's better than nothing, but barely better than nothing. I probably could walk, as I said before, I could probably walk around my house and find more than that in the next 20 minutes.
All right. This is turning in the way I don't want it.
Gold.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
And I could have taken a profit. I didn't. Just what we were talking about at the beginning here.
Yep.
And now I'm down a little bit. I'm not down a ton, but so I'm watching that. I am going to.
Which chart are you focusing on that? Oh, 15, right?
So no, actually, I'm on the 5 on that one.
Okay.
So I'm watching that. I will take a.
We have a cross happening in about 11:05 right after this.
Okay.
But we also just had the 10 go below the 20 up here.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not exactly happy with that. I just wanted to turn far enough so I can just get back into profit. I may or may not make that. Yeah, I was quite sure I could pull that one. And I had it. I had the profit. Again, just like we talked about earlier. Yeah, watching that one. So those are, look, folks, and you know, we've talked about this a lot, right? We keep saying this, but we are learning, right? With it, we are not giving you financial advice. This is us documenting this journey, the stuff that we're learning, the stuff we're doing, the stuff we're testing. And in some cases it works out great. Some cases not. Nope. Yeah, it just took me out of hit my stop loss. So that was not the way I wanted it to go.
I jumped in on the sell. I'm taking it down to like 4998, 4999 flat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to go down that much more, but.
I was just looking at the bases.
Mm-hmm.
So you had that base over here. You had a base down here. And I was hoping I can get it down to here.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't even looked at the other charts. So do I have any other? Ooh, what was that right there? We had the 10 right there. So that might be a bit of a problem, but get my finger on the close trigger.
Are you a profit yet?
Yeah, but barely. I just want to see what it does here. If it pushes through, I'll just ride it out for a minute. It keeps on bouncing. What about the 1? Yep, that's already through. I don't think it's going to hold here. I think it's going to push through.
Yeah, I think so too. I just had that feeling. That's why I was like, I should have gotten out earlier. And I'm like, maybe I can just catch it on the way back. And I didn't. It hit my stop loss, and that was that.
All right.
But that's why we have stop losses, right?
Yep.
We can't. So, yeah, that'll happen from time to time. But no, I think the trend is definitely certainly on the 5 minute. 5 minutes pretty strong down. If I go to the 1, it's just like the candle that you're on right now, very strong down. The 15 has had 4 straight down candles, including the one that we're in right now.
Mm-hmm.
So the good thing is that it is going to hit somewhere. Like right now, you're seeing on the 45, you're seeing RSI and Jerome hit. So there's
Yep.
Jerome.
I'm out. I'm good with a $14 win there.
Nice.
I'm up to 733 in this account today. In this account, which was down to like 250.
You said you wanted to hit 700.
Yeah, as I said, I'm trading during this call and I'm out. Anything else that I see after this, I am not touching it for the rest of the day.
Are you sure, Mike? Are you sure?
Here's what I will do.
Donnie,
No.
take odds on that.
I will come in and I won't watch it till tonight. Like I'll go back in and kind of monitor stuff at like 7 p.m. unless I get like an obnoxious amount, like a 30-minute and a 1 hour and a 4 hour alert, like simultaneously or very shortly after each other. Then I might be like, all right, something big's happening here. And then if the 4 hours a good play, I'd consider it. But besides that, I'm out after this call, after this ends.
Oh, this is a big drop. If you look in this 45-minute cycle,
yep,
it had a high of like 529. I'm just looking at it on your screen.
They get at a high of 50 30, 50 30. Yep, 50, and 30. Then we're down to again almost 5,000.
Yeah, so a $30 swing, and of course we had that just a few hours ago going up in the same direction. So it's kind of funny. What about let's look at VIX and NASDAQ just out of curiosity.
Oh. VIX was not doing good. All right, VIX is bouncing back. There we go. And you said NAS
volatility was dropping. Yeah.
Yep. You have your dollar and your volatility, your dollar, pretty similar. It's almost recovered from the exhausted point.
Mm-hmm.
NAS just called a big sell, but we're probably we're right at TP2 already. We've already hit TP2.
Yep.
And that's on a 45. Let me check a few other time frames here. That's going to bounce off to 66.
Yeah, it's funny because I have not seen a lot with Einstein on the 1 hour or the 4 hour. I do here and there.
Yeah.
We've got the alerts, but I'm mostly seeing them on the 15s, sometimes on the 30s, sometimes 5s.
4 hours still on 4 hours already hit TP2, already hit TP3 on the 4 hour call from this morning, from 5 p.m. last night. We got in on that. I mean, what is that? That's not bad.
No.
And right up to the 66.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. How'd you get that bear marker down there?
Oh, all right. So ready?
Yeah.
Open up your, go to your RSI.
Oh, hold on here. Let me pull up my, I just want to be on the other screen.
Go to your RSI down the bottom and then go to settings.
Okay.
Open it and then click on calculate divergence.
Wait, hold on here. Where is, oh, here it goes.
Click on that right there. Calculate divergence, then click OK.
Yeah.
And that just shows you bullish and bearish divergence.
Nice.
RSI. Yep.
So, and you're on NAS. That's why, because you get the bear. I'm like, I don't have a bear. Wait a minute. I've only got bulls, but my bulls are on gold because that's where I am.
Yeah. Let me go to gold. Yep.
Yeah.
And this is something I think Donnie's going to be going over more again tomorrow night. I know we went over it briefly on Thursday, but I think it's something he's going to touch on more, and it's something that I wanted to learn better as well. Like I get what the indicator is. I get why we care. I just want to understand some more of the predictive aspect of it.
Sure.
I want to know why I care so much. That's the best way to put it. Because I'm not there yet. I know I care. I just don't know why I care so much. This is good here. It looks like we're going to have a cross shortly. We talked about this earlier. No, that's at 5 p.m. on the 4 hour on gold. If everything stays as is, the 20 heading down below the 200.
Yep, I see it. I'm on mine too. So, but the 66 is a ways away. So it's a 20 and 200.
Yeah, the 66 isn't until what, 5 p.m. Sunday, as of right now. It's a
Mhm.
bit of a wait. That's on a 4-hour too, though. Let's see. I mean, oh, look at that! It's dropping to the back wall of a demand zone on
Yeah,
the 1 hour. All right, hold on.
it's gone well past it.
Yep.
As you can see with the wick, it's past it now. So what? Because I had that same zone on mine, and I'm watching it. I considered taking it back up, but I'm like, it's just the momentum's there to take it down, and I didn't
Yep.
want to cross that momentum yet.
Gosh, that's good. There we go. So there's the 4-hour. What's the 2-hour showing us? 2 hours. It's still a decent drop, but it's not as outrageous. 1 hour is tough. It's a big fall. 45 is going to be steep as hell. Yep.
Yep.
So I mean, right here, it's probably where we'll see if that goes down to here or down to here. Actually, that's a zone. Oh no, that's a 45-minute I'm on though. Hold on. That's not. That's a good base though. That's a.
Yeah, that is a good base.
Yep. So support line and base.
And it could easily hit that base.
Yep.
Just with the mount. Because I mean, I'm just looking at that RSI. I mean, it's pointing down.
It is. It's also about to hit Jerome.
Yep.
So
does it blow through or what? Let's look at what. So if you look at the 15, it's blown through Jerome, way past. Same thing on the 5. Same thing on the 3. On a 30, it's through Jerome. So the 45 is almost there now.
yeah,
It is there. It just went through Jerome.
Yep, it's right there.
Whether it holds it or not, that's a different story.
Right.
But if it does, then I mean, I've got another. Oh, that's because I'm on the 45 right now. But on the 1 hour, because I had a couple of rays down there. Yeah, it's funny. We have that blue ray, that support line and base. Yeah, we've got the same one. I'm just looking at my chart with yours. Yours on one screen, mine on the other, and it's like, yep, pretty darn similar. And in fact, very similar. The only thing you changed, you had already flipped your that supply zone. I hadn't flipped it yet. I'm going to flip that right now, just because.
This one too. If this candle closes, this one too will flip.
Yep. Yeah, it hasn't closed yet. We've still got what, 7 minutes left in the candle.
And just pointing that out too, as I've done before, that was something that about 3 months in, I didn't realize I was still doing.
Oh, in 3 months in, you still were doing that.
Yeah. Not all the time, but sometimes I would do it. And I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, I'm doing everything right. Why am I missing some of these? Well, the candle hasn't officially closed yet. Just because it's 5 minutes away doesn't mean it's closed. Like, you can't just assume where it's going to close.
You can't, especially something like gold. Gold moves so much, and anything can move. But
and I didn't even realize I was doing it. Like, I knew I was doing it, but I didn't realize how frequently I was doing it until I started reviewing what I was doing, and then on a few of Donnie's calls, and he's like, never, ever, ever. And I'm like, oh, I do that. Don't do that anymore.
Yeah, now it's in the zone. It's not, well, technically it's right. It's right there.
Yeah.
So it could definitely close above that zone.
It is. I mean, I will say this. What I don't love about it is, I mean, I would expect a lot of fluctuations between zones.
Yeah.
And I would expect that's where it would probably live for a little bit unless there's something else. Trump speaking at what, 11:30?
Yes.
Okay.
35 minutes from now.
Just sometime. No, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. 10. We'll see if something starts getting leaked. If anything changes about 5-10 minutes before.
Right.
Yeah. I'm intrigued as to what he's going to talk about. I mean, I'm sure that either all of it or a good part of it will have to do with the Iran situation, but whether there's something else there as well, I don't know.
Oh, I know he made a comment today that he's not going to handle his issues with Cuba until he's done with Iran.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
Exactly. Yeah, that's. But I just meant like in terms of market set. No, but I mean in terms of market people being like.
That's for the
Just be-
moment. That's
right.
just for this moment.
Right. That's
What he'll
but
come
that.
out with, I think he's going to come out and bash allies because
Yeah.
he wants them to participate, and they're under no obligation to. So what can
Yeah.
you say?
Let's see too, because I know he had also asked China to help out, and I don't think they were helping out too much.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Maybe he should tell Vladimir Putin to stop helping the Iranians.
And
My opinion.
Putin's profiting plentiful right now.
Yeah.
The oil move they made with them to let them sell their oil that they had in the tankers.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep.
Oh, we're now at 4 minutes and still well below that zone. Right, it's moved well below the zone. So, but it still hasn't closed to the point of our early discussion.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Right.
folks, look, there's so much stuff we're learning, so much stuff we're picking up, but this is just us sharing that stuff, not financial advice. So don't take it that way. But really happy to hear how you're doing there, Mike. I'm now 2 for 3 because for the day, because of that last one. And that's one I easily could have had a profit. I was in profit, right? So, but I didn't take it then. I was waiting for more, and really I was waiting to get much closer to that 10 moving average.
Yep.
And look at that, in less than a minute, it went back into the zone, and now it's below. So you never know.
Don,
That's
just to
very
touch on
good.
real quick, and just in terms of what you mentioned in education and learning and what we're doing here.
Yeah,
And Donnie talks about his E3 strategy, and it's just simple, non-boisterous, doesn't brag about it, just works. But what he brought up today is we're only in part 1. We still have parts 2 and 3 to come.
Right.
yeah. I'm still wrapping my head around all the stuff in part 1. So
Yeah, imagine when you're at part 3 and you're like,
I'll be good with that.
right.
That's what I wanted to check. So like plus, let's see, 36, 42 plus 51, 96 plus 70, 50 plus 13, 22. Up 337, 13 for the day. I'm 8 out of 9.
Nice. Well done.
Excellent.
We just got a flood watch in my area, which
Yeah.
will not affect me. I'm up there.
Yeah.
We need a lot of water, but it can certainly affect neighbors.
Right.
Gold buy alert.
What time frame? It's a lower time frame, right?
It is. I'm sure it's a lower time frame.
5.
5 minute. Yeah. Yeah, and that last 15 minutes of that hour candle can get wild, especially the last 5 minutes. I was watching that even before Donnie said anything about that. I was watching those things because I'm like, this is really funky just before certain times, like at the quarter after mark, the half hour mark, the 45 a little bit, but definitely as you're getting close to that hour.
Yep.
So now we got 1 minute and 1 second. Right now it is below again. So I'm not sure on that 5 minute there. It might make it. Let's see if it could hit TP1, just a couple dollars up. Yeah, looks like it's close. But as you can see, so that's where I was before. You're looking at the same chart I was looking at. I was like, this trend is just going down too far. I want to catch it when it reverses.
Mm-hmm.
But that trend is definitely a down trend, but now it's starting to get exhausted. So not quite there yet. I mean, if you look at the RSI is still above 20, and it's a 27 right when you get to that 20 mark and lower, it's definitely getting to be the point of oversold.
Yep.
But we'll see.
And Donnie said too, tomorrow we're going to also talk even more about V corrections as well on the RSI.
Okay.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, another
5-minute gold.
Yep, exactly. And just watching, going back to that 1 hour. Yeah, so we just hit the 1 hour. So that zone, it looks like that zone was breached. It closed just below the zone, like literally. If you look at that candle.
Yep, it's below.
Yeah.
So this is now a supply zone flipped.
Yes,
I'll expand that so we can see it. Let me go back to the 5 for a second. No, it was up there. It almost hit it.
Almost.
TP1. Anyway.
Yeah, but so if that zone, because now it's below the zone again, and of course, like I'm on the 1 hour right now, but that next drop, if it would continue to drop,
yeah, this,
and we get the support, we get the base there that we both had marked.
Actually, you still have this too. As the
what's that? Where are you? Oh, that one
here on the 1 hour. I'm just gonna mark it as this. Oh, why is it not taking? Try it again. Here we go. So I'll do that as a not like that. Bring it down because I'm anal.
Yeah, and if you look, by the way, our last candle was an engulfing candle on the hour, massive engulfing candle. So theoretically, this should be another down candle. Theoretically.
Yep. And I will actually do this too.
Liquidity zone.
Yep. Buy side. There we go.
Yeah, so if it drops, so I'd look at, if I think it's going to turn around at that point anyways, the back wall of that liquidity zone is what I'd be looking for.
Yep. Right over here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's set the alert.
That's what I'm doing. Yep. I was making sure it's marked the way I want it, and then I was going in and putting in, because I will take another trade or two today.
Yep. So here's what I'll do to mark it up to you. I want to make sure it's crossing down only, and then I'll go in here and I'll say gold crossing back wall buy, and that's it. So therefore, that's what comes into me.
Got it.
Yeah, and I put my alert a little higher than yours because it looked like this was like at 78. I put mine at 71 just because it gives me time to get back to my screen if I'm not in front of the screen, which a lot of times I'm not. And just because I want to know, okay, what is the deal?
Yeah, for me too. As I said, I'm pretty much done until tonight. So if it crosses that back wall, all right, now I care. Besides that, enjoy your fluctuations. Keep on bouncing. I'll see you tonight.
There you go.
Yeah. I really wanted this just to hit TP2.
On that note, gentlemen, it's a little bit after 11.
Good time. Good call.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll keep watching this. We'll have some fun, and at the same time, we'll be doing the other things we need to do for the day. But hopefully y'all enjoy this, or at least just we can get into this, sort of get lost, almost like, wait, are we really doing a podcast? Are we just trading? But this is really just, we said we're going to document. We're documenting. That's what we're doing. Join us in the quest, by the way. Q2am.com. You can see it on the pictures that we have the background, but q2am.com, and join us in the quest. Be part of this. Let's have some fun and let's learn a great skill. So with that, you guys have any closing comments before we kick this for the day?
Donnie's E3 strategy, we're still learning the first stage. We're not even in 2 or 3 yet.
Yep.
It's amazing.
In our infancy and already here, as I said before, just look out in Q2. By the time we're like towards the end of Q2 in June, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then never mind where we are next year, but towards the end of the year. But I think June itself is going to be lid lifting. We'll see.
I think you may be right.
Yep.
That the Optimus look at that cross, by the way. Look where it is.
On this?
Yeah. So we get that, and Jerome held.
Yep.
RSI. Now that's a 5 minutes, so it's not as strong of an indicator on the shorter terms, but all right. Well, hey, listen, folks, we will be back on Wednesday, approximately 10:15 a.m. live, and have a